Hi loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be about the Artistry book chapter 2 palette by LaRocPro Cosmetics. I'm really excited about today's video because like I said, this is the chapter 2 book. They already came out with the chapter 1 a couple of years ago, which I've already have reviewed here on my channel. That is the first video that hit over 1,000 views on my channel. So I'm really excited about today's video. Hopefully we can do the same for this one as well. But yeah, you guys, so I did use obviously the chapter 2 palette. However, I did use a couple of shades in the first one, so I hope you guys don't mind. You definitely don't have to get both palettes, which I will explain later throughout the video. But yeah, you can just use any other shades in your collection, but it was just a couple of shades that I didn't use in this palette, the chapter 2 one. But the main shades that I use, I guess you could say, for this look is from the chapter 2 palette. So yeah, and I know what you guys are probably thinking, like, all of these colorful shades in this palette and you decided to do a neutral look. Yes, I did, because I feel like I've been doing a lot of colorful looks. And if you guys would like to see how this palette performs as far as the colorful shades, then be sure to follow me on my personal page and my makeup page on Instagram. I just did a reel and it was a really nice sunset look. So if you guys would like to see how the colorful shades perform, then I suggest you go follow me on my social media pages and you guys get to see that. But yeah, you guys, if you are new to my channel or this is your first time stopping by, I will explain how I like to review palettes here on my channel. I like to rate them by 4 categories. That is pricing, performance, color selection, and packaging. I know I always say it in the wrong order, but as I review them, I always go in the right order. So yeah, and I like to rate them by heart. So 1 heart being the worst and 5 being the best. So yeah, you guys, if you would like to see my overall thoughts on the palette and how it performs, then continue to watch. Okay, you guys, so the first category that we're going to be talking about is the packaging. So this palette is freaking huge. Obviously, it comes with 48 shades and it has 168 grams of product in the entire palette. That is a lot of product, you guys. So being that, you know, the pans are square and they're kind of like medium size, I hope you guys wouldn't expect a palette to have this much product and have these pan sizes and be a small palette. So yeah, I know for a lot of people it can be annoying just because, you know, like you have to put it in a bag or whatever, like travel and everything like that, and it can be a little bit harder to store. However, I feel like they can get away with it because it's so thin and sleek. So I really do like the touch. I love how it has the see-through cover. I really do like that. I like how they have the names under the shadow. I really like the packaging, honestly. Like, it has the ingredients on the back. It has like a little outlay of the palette. I really like the packaging. It's nice and sleek. There's not doing too much just as far as, you know, the designs and everything like that. The only thing that could be quite, you know, a little too much is the simple fact that it's so freaking big, but honestly, I don't mind it. So yeah, I give the palette 5 hearts out of 5 for its packaging. So the color selection, and this is when it gets like a little bit interesting. So when you put the chapter 1 and the chapter 2 side by side, they look very similar. Like very similar. They're not the same, but they are very similar. And I feel like if it looks this much the same, I will honestly just skip the chapter 1 and get the chapter 2. That's just my opinion on it. These are a lot more vibrant. They do have like this kind of the same color scheme. However, it is a quite different as far as they have way more red shades, which honestly I feel like I could have did without the red shades. I'm not really a huge fan of red eyeshadow, so yeah, but that's just a personal preference. But yes, I do really love how they incorporated the pressed glitters and just shimmers instead of like the duochrome ones they had in the original one. But yeah, I don't know, I really do like the color selection a lot. As you can see how it's very similar from the chapter 1. You have like your neutral shades above, and then you have your more pops of color as you get more down to like the bottom shades and everything like that. So I really do like the color selection a lot. So I would definitely rate it 5 hearts out of 5 as well. Now for the performance, you guys, I'm very impressed. I did say in the beginning of the video that I did already play with the colorful shades, and that was like pretty much my main thing. I knew once I got this palette, I was going to play with the colorful shades before anything, even though I really wanted to do a neutral look with this palette. You know, I did that today. But yes, my main focus was to see how the colorful shades perform, just being that if you guys watched my first video that I did with the chapter 1 palette, you would know that the colorful shades, I actually did a pinned comment under that video because I started to play more with the colorful shades and I just did not like it at all. Now that I'm more experienced with makeup, I know how to work with palettes that are just a little bit more difficult, but back then I did not. So it was just a lost cause when it came to the colorful shades in the chapter 1 palette, I'm not gonna lie. But now that I'm more experienced, I know how to make it work, but still, nobody really wants to make a palette work. It's either it's a good palette or it's not. And for the neutrals in the first one, it was fine. Like the shades performed amazingly, but when it came to the colorful ones, it was just like, no, this is just too much work. So I was really curious to see how the colorful shades were going to perform in the chapter 2 palette, and they perform amazingly. So like I said, I'm going to say it again, follow me on my social media so you guys can see that video that I had did to you know, get just an overall idea of how the colorful shades perform in this palette. But yeah, I really do like this palette a lot. Like I said, the colors are way more vibrant, they're way more blendable, they're not muddy or anything like that. You can pack on the shade and it doesn't get, you know, patchy or anything like that. So I really appreciate that a lot. So yes, I would definitely rate it 5 hearts out of 5 for its performance. Okay, so last but not least, this is basically the end of the damn video. I have been doing this for the past few eyeshadow review videos on my channel. I cannot remember the pricing to save my life. So what I'm going to do is just leave it on the screen. I feel like this palette has a lot of product in it. It has a lot of shades in it, yet it's still so affordable. It really is. So I feel like it's worth every penny that you spend on the palette. It's really nice. And like I said, you get a lot of product. So the amount of product that you're getting for the price, you really can't beat it at all. So yeah, I would definitely rate that 5 hearts out of 5 as well. So yeah, you guys, I guess you could say I like the palette. I really do recommend that you get this palette over the chapter 1. So obviously, you know, if you already have the chapter 1, then it is what it is. But if you don't have any of the palettes and you're curious on how they work and everything like that, or if they're worth the money, it definitely is. But I would definitely go for the second one versus the first one. So yeah, you guys, this is the end of the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked today's video and you would like to see more. Towards the end of the video, I will have videos that come up that are already on my channel of eyeshadow palette reviews, just in case you like videos like this anyway. And yeah, you guys, don't forget to turn on your post notification bell. That way you will always notify every time I upload a video. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next one.